2K23 in one word, goofy. Ronnie 2K in one word, goofy. Mike Wang and the 2K development team in one word, goofy. How does NBA 2K23 go from being one of the best 2Ks in 2K history to one of the worst 2Ks in 2K history in just a matter of months? Let's take a pause for a second, and I need you guys to really keep it 100 here. When the game is in its current state, extremely inconsistent, and this goes for no matter what position you're playing. If you're a lockdown, the game is inconsistent in how well you play defense from game to game. If you're a shooter out there, the game is inconsistent. One game you're hitting all your shots, next game you're bricking your shots and can't time it correctly. If you're an interior defender, one game you're playing absolutely amazing interior defense, getting amazing contests, the next game you can't even get one block. And if you're a slasher, oh my god, forget about it. One game you're dunking on everything, and the next game you're getting blocked more times than you finish. Now, during the beginning of the year, the game was extremely consistent for no matter what role or player you created. And I need you guys' help. I need your assessment on whether or not you spent more money back then buying VC, creating builds. Did you spend more money when the game felt good? Or are you spending more money now when gameplay is extremely inconsistent? You see, because a lot of players end up spending more money when the game is inconsistent because they're trying to wrap their head around the gameplay and find the best resolution to solve the puzzle of inconsistencies in gameplay. Receiving this type of information will be extremely helpful because I made a video earlier this week talking about Take-Two CEO receiving a huge bonus every time you guys load up on microtransactions. And I'm here basically scratching my head trying to find the root cause for the 2K development team to change up the gameplay when the community was pleading with the development team to leave the game alone. And Mike Wang's recurring response was, don't worry, this after almost every single patch, don't worry, we did not touch gameplay. And this is why when Mike Wang did indeed touch gameplay, there was no announcement of the gameplay changes. Why were the gameplay changes made in secret? Why wouldn't the 2K development team feel proud about creating gameplay changes that help benefit each individual player? Surely when they drop the game, they're quick to tell us all the changes with the game, all the changes and upgrades that were supposed to make 2K23 great. So why when the 2K dev team reversed back from what they announced as some awesome changes for 2K23, they revert back and change the game completely? They say nothing about it? Make it make sense, y'all. Help me out, y'all. Tell me what 2K is doing here. And I'm not speaking from my own personal experience on 2K. I'm speaking from the tons of players that I play with on a daily basis, all struggling to maintain consistency in gameplay. Let's say for a second that 2K did indeed notice that you guys spend more money when the game is inconsistent, sliders constantly changing. You guys spend more money on boosts trying to make up for these inconsistencies. We all know greed is the root to all evil, but what does this do for the gaming or online gaming industry as a whole? In my opinion, I feel like it will collapse the whole online sports gaming industry, because surely everybody gets on gaming for entertainment, and when that entertainment dwindles at the hands of a development team and at the expense of a player, it costs the player nothing to just switch games. And man, I tell you, I was so optimistic for my experience on 2K23, heavily anticipating the learning curve, which I had met extremely early in the game, and I felt really good about it. But now it feels like 2K is consistently pushing the goalposts, because in an annual cycle, it feels like 2K is having you learn a specific way to play the game. 2K changes it. You have to unlearn what you already learned, readjust and relearn for the new changes, all in one annual cycle. Something needs to be done about this. In my opinion, it's completely unacceptable. I gotta tell you, I am this close to deleting 2K23. I am just right there. 2K, you gotta get your game on track. When season 4 dropped, I thought 2K just threw the white flag in and said, let's just maintain a certain level of consistency with the game. We'll put the sliders back to where they were in the beginning of the year. And I was hoping that 2K will reinvigorate the experience on 2K23, but surely just a few days after, inconsistencies are back in full force, because in 2K, there is no eventuality. There is no end game here. The goalpost just continues to be pushed further back. When you learn something new, 2K will take that away from you, push the goalpost back force you to learn something else. I'm definitely curious to hear your thoughts about gameplay currently 2K23 in its current state. Y'all sound off in the comment section below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all be sure to keep it locked right here at AllCity Live TV, because we got a bunch more NBA 2K23 news, information, and updates coming your way. Drop a like, drop a sub on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.